Hello. I just wanted to hop on live really quickly while I drive into the office this evening and tell you that I'm going to be going live tonight at 8 o'clock p.m. And I am going to be answering a question that was emailed to me by a gentleman who has some questions about being out here on the dating market and dating women who have been married or have children. So we're going to dive a little deeper into that. I'm going to give you my thoughts. And it was so interesting because, all right, I'm back. That happens when I pull away from my house. We get disconnected. But I was actually listening to a video today, a Kevin Samuels video, all about, don't date single mothers. And so I'm going to fold some of that information into tonight's live. And I'm going to give you my personal thoughts and opinions about that very subject. So it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. So please join me tonight while we talk about, out here in these dating streets and how do you deal with, especially if you're a man, how do you deal with the women who've been married or who have kids? And vetting is for everyone. That's not just for women, folks. That's for men too. And let me go here. I think women suck at vetting, but I think men do too. Their vetting system is solely based on physical attraction. It's solely based on the way a woman looks. And that gets them into trouble. That gets them into a whole lot of trouble. So it's not just women out here, getting run through or getting taken advantage of. It's men out here too. They're having the same stories, that they are not doing their due diligence to make sure a woman is actually about something. And they waste time, they waste energy, they waste money on a woman that means them no good. So I can say the same thing about men as I do about women. You have to know how to vet people. You have to have healthy discernment when it comes to who gets your time, who gets your money, who gets your body. Fellas, I want to see you all be a little more choosy about who you lay with. And who you put your seed in. Because, you just like it's dangerous for a woman to have sex. Well, now it's dangerous for a man to lay down with just any old woman and have a baby by her. You're asking for a whole lot of headache when you do that. When you get these women pregnant and they're a nightmare. So, just something for you to think about. Because this thing out here is no joke. So whether you're a man, whether you're a woman, it's a trip out here. But, so join me tonight at 8 o'clock p.m. We're going to have a really lovely live. We're going to answer this gentleman's question. And, if you all have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments and I'll answer some questions. This is going to be my last live, probably until the 27th of September. I'm going out of the country on Friday. I will be gone until the 26th. I have earned this vacation when I tell you all 9 months of grinding, 9 months of working really, really, really hard. And after this vacation is done, I will come back and spend the rest of the year picking up where I left off, working on the courses that need to be done by January 1st, switching over my counseling practice. I mean, I have a lot of things going on, a lot of things on my plate. So join me tonight at 8 o'clock p.m. I received a notification saying you mentioned me in a comment. Yes, that's what we do because that's how we get people onto live. That's a little tactic that we use to get people onto the live stream. And it works. I've had another influencer show me that little trick and it does work. So, interesting. All right, but join me tonight. The reason why I'm doing this live really quickly is I want you to join me tonight at 8 o'clock p.m. Guys, gals, so we can talk about what's going on in these dating streets. If you have any questions or comments that you'd like to have answered, I'm happy to do so. But this is the last live I'm going to have for a little while. And then I'm going out of the country on vacation. So, and I have earned this vacation, you all. I'm wound so tight. And I'm not going to feel really, 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 really good until September 17th when that van, that private transportation pulls up to the villa. That's when I'm going to feel real good. Like that's when the full-on vacay mode is going to hit me. But until then, I'm just under stress to get all these things done and do everything I need to do with my house and my pets and the house sitter and all this other stuff that's got to be done before I leave the house. So that's what I'm working on. But trust when I tell you, come the 16th of Friday, I'm going to be relaxing. And I will share some of my photos when I get back. I'm going to be in the moment. I'm going to enjoy myself with my girlfriends. This is my annual girls trip. And I plan on enjoying myself. So thank you. Thank you. But one thing that crossed my mind briefly as I drive into the office is ladies. And I'm going to do a different live on this. But I have some ladies, I have some coaching clients of mine that they are preparing to be wives. A lot of ladies, they don't realize this, but they're not wife material. They're not ready to be a wife. And yet the thing they love about it is they love, you know, the romance, and they love the proposal. They love the ring. They love the wedding. They love the bachelorette party. They love the reception. They love the honeymoon, right? They love all of that. But here's what y'all don't understand, okay? All that stuff leading up to, you got what? Depending on how old you are, you got 30, 40, 50 years ahead of you in being a wife. And that's why we're seeing all these thousands of men in the comments talking about they haven't had sex in days, weeks, months, and years, because it's like, I don't know if you put all your effort into that first year and that wedding and then that honeymoon and you just fall flat. Like you don't got nothing left in you. Okay. So you got to pace yourself. Like seriously, you have to pace yourself. And I'm hearing this story repeat itself too much, that after a year of marriage, the woman don't want to do nothing. She don't want to make love to her husband. She don't want to cook or clean or organize, or, you know, she don't want to do nothing. And I just am like, y'all, this is a marathon, not a sprint. Okay, my oldest child is 22. I have a special needs child that's 22 years old. I'm still managing that. I ain't no ways tired. Okay, 22 years in, and I'm still managing my daughter and all that comes with. And ain't no part of me tired. I still show up. I still call the job coach, make sure the job coach meet her at her job. I still, you know, go through all the volunteer stuff she got. I got the meetings, and I got to go to Social Security, and I got to go to the, the DARS case manager. I got a lot keeping up with all this stuff. 22 years. I ain't no ways tired. This thing is going to be my reality for a minute. And that's how it is in life. I don't know why we think we're going to, I'm going to get married and it's all fun in the beginning, but a year in, 2 years in, now you tired? Now you can't do nothing? No, you got to steel yourself. It's going to be a while, 30, 40, 50 years. And yes, I want you to pace yourself. I want you to make sure you got something in you after 10 or 20 or 30 years for your husband and for yourself. But I don't understand the excitement around the idea of it, the title of it, but you don't want to do it. No, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. And remember, it is reciprocal, right? So it's not just the man getting everything he wants. It's not just you getting everything you want. It's hopefully both of you all coming to an understanding, a compromise, and you both should get what you want. You both should get some of what you want. That's what's so great about it. It's a team effort. I'm not doing life alone, okay? I'm not paying all the bills alone. I'm not keeping the house up alone. I'm not raising the kids alone. I don't know why people are forgetting that. And this new trend going around that a friend of mine shared, the married single mother. Okay, well, that's a conversation. That's several conversations. That's called choosing better. That's called sitting down and having a conversation with your husband. And the only possible exception, and even that, I'm like, is okay if you're a housewife like I was. So I was a housewife. I stayed at home all day. I didn't go into nobody's job. I didn't clock anybody's, I didn't clock anybody's time clock. And yes, my husband's going to work 60, 70 hours a week, and he's going to take care of everything financially. He's going to make sure I have a stipend every week. He's going to make sure I have what I need. I don't have a problem with it. I'm okay with that because my job is being at home. Like I don't see that as being a married single mother, because again, I have someone in the house that's providing 100%. And I don't mean like barely making ends meet. I mean, I get a stipend. He provides for me whatever it is I need, whatever it is I want, he provides it. So to me, I mean, that's the trade-off. So if a woman is saying to me, oh, I'm a married single mother because she's a stay-at-home mom and wife, I'm like, no, you're not. He's doing his part. He's doing his part in the marriage. Do I expect, as I expected my then husband to do? Yes, on weekends or holidays, sure. I expected him to do what he could on those days because I'm like, yeah, you're not working anywhere. I'm not working anywhere. Like, we're all going to be in here doing something. But trust when I tell you, the 60 or 70 hours that he worked, okay, that's what he doing. And I'm doing what I'm doing at home. Manage your time well. To me, I see so many stay-at-home wives or mothers, and they have one child, and I'm just going to be frank, like, I have very little patience because I'm thinking to myself, you have one child in your home and you can't manage? I just don't understand that. And as someone who had 3 children, at one point in time, I had 3 children under 3. And I just have very little patience for that. I really do, because I'm like, yeah, I do what I have to do. I manage my time well. I treat it like a job. I'm organized. I do what I need to do. So I don't understand that. Like, I admit, I'm short-tempered when it comes to that, because I'm thinking, what? Why are you have one child and you stay at home and you're struggling? Like, I'm trying to understand. All right, if he is a protector, provider, and leader, I'm happy to be a stay-at-home mom. Yeah, I agree with that. Same here. They're indoctrinated with the feminist movement. Ooh, that's a whole nother live. That's a whole nother live. All right, I got somebody that want to come on the live. Let me see if I can do it. And let's see if it will let me. Let's see if it will let me. I'm almost at the office. But yeah, ladies, like I said, I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to tell you the truth in love, but I'm going to tell it to you. Like, I'm going to tell you the truth. Okay? And you got to do your part just like he got to do his part. I'm going to tell you the truth, but I'm going to tell it to you in love. All right? But yes, you play a part just like he plays a part. I don't choose alcoholic men. I don't choose men that are violent. I don't choose men that don't pay bills. I don't choose men that don't work hard. Like, we have to take responsibility for this. And you have a whole lot of people that are going to jump up and say, oh, Anita, you're blaming the victim and no, because at some point you have to be responsible for yourself. You have to be responsible for the choices you're making. I didn't pick a great husband. Like, can I be transparent? I didn't pick a great husband in the sense of like being emotionally available. He was a wonderful provider. He had no problem taking care of me and my children, still does in a lot of ways. But as far as being faithful, as far as being emotionally available, no, I did not pick a great husband. Like, I can own that. At no point in time am I going to play the blame game. I played a part too. In my rush to get married, that's who I chose. So I don't sit around blaming him because I played a part in it. I'm to blame too. So that's the part I'm not feeling. Like, we got to own our part in this. What did we do? That's what we need to do. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Everybody plays a part. And in a marriage, both of y'all play a part. All right, let me see if I can get this gentleman in here. Okay, I'm a truth teller. That's all I do is tell the truth. Now, a lot of people don't like that. Like that. The truth ain't popular today. The truth is not popular, but that's what I do. Okay, I can't seem to get this. I think it's a gentleman. Let's see if I can get him in here. But the truth of the matter is, we need each other. We have to do better. We need each other. And here's what's hilarious is, as much as women talk about men and as much as men talk about women, y'all not going to leave each other alone. Like, can I just be honest? You're not going to leave each other alone. You gonna keep messing with each other. That's why I think it's ridiculous when the red pill men are talking about the women, and the women, the feminist women are talking about the men, and secretly they with each other. Like, y'all be with each other. Like, can we just stop all this foolishness? Y'all want each other. There is something about the other sex that we just need. Okay, I keep it real. I need me a man. I need the smell of a man. I need that facial hair. I need them hands. I need them broad shoulders. I need me a man. Okay, I need a man. So you ain't never gonna hear me say that. That's never gonna happen. I'm gonna keep, be interested in men. Okay, so that ain't never gonna happen. So yeah, I don't understand that, but we gotta do better. We just have to do better. I've accepted the fact that, like I said, I need a man. Like, I've accepted that, and so I just need to choose the best one I can find, and that's what I ask that women do. You want and need a man, but you have to learn how to choose better. And fellas, you want and need a woman, and you got to learn how to choose better, because there's a whole lot of red flags. I have male friends of mine right now telling me about their dating, exploits. And when they be telling me some stuff, some feminist dogma that the women be saying, I just look at them like, like, okay. I think that men and women are the same. I think that men and women should be able to do the same thing. And I should be able to sleep with whoever I want. I just be looking at them men like, you hear this, don't you? Like, and it's all fun and games. It's all fun and games while you sleeping with her, until it come down to settling down, until it come down to, wanting to make that woman your woman, make her your wife, make her the mother of your kid. Then it ain't funny no more. It ain't funny no more. Avoid feminist women. Avoid these women out here who want everybody to be the same, who want to do what men do. I don't do what men do at all. And guess what? I'm the first person to say, it's a double standard. Of course it is. Of course it's a double standard, because we're not the same. We're not the same. So if I was talking about myself and another woman, yes, we're the same. So yeah, I would think whatever applies to her applies to me. But see, y'all talking about it's a double standard, and you're talking about men and women. That don't make no sense, because we're not the same. A man is a man and a woman is a woman. A man can do one thing and a woman can do another. Why are we struggling with that? Just accept it. A dog can do one thing and a cat can do another. That's what it sounds like. Y'all sitting here comparing dogs to cats. No, sorry. Okay. You really think you rushed and didn't choose well? Yes, I did. Or perhaps he changed. No, he did not. I rushed. See, I can own that. I rushed. He was exactly who he was the day I met him. He did the little love bombing scenario. I fell for it. Okay. He was exactly the same. Okay. See, I can own that. And I want a lot of women to do that too. Like, see, now that I'm clear on what really happened. And I was dating 3 men at that time. But my ex-husband, he was the love bomber. He was I'm going to show up wherever you are, and I'm going to bring the flowers, and I'm going to do this and that, and da-da-da. He just going over the top, right? And I fell for it. He didn't change. He was exactly who he was the day I met him to the day I divorced him. To today, he has been pretty consistent. And I say that to him. Yeah, you're consistent, all right. Consistently terrible, but, he pretty consistent. So, yeah, I did. I rushed. And that's why it's so important that when you go through something like that do y'all know that's why I became a therapist? Like, that whole experience just blew my entire mind. I was like, never again. Like, never again will I do this. Never again will I allow someone else to go through this. Like, if I can help it, I'm going to help that person. I'm going to learn all I can learn about human psychology, about narcissism, about the dark triad, all of that. Okay, Machiavellianism, all that stuff. Okay, sociopath, psychopath. I need to learn everything I need to know. Okay, and that's what I did. The last 20 years is me educating myself formally and informally, so that I can help myself and I can help other people. And I'm thankful to say that I've never dated another man like that again. I've never dated another cheater again. So it works. It works. Get knowledge. And most importantly, apply the knowledge. It don't mean nothing if you getting the knowledge and you doing the same old crap. Like, actually put your hand to it. Like, what you learning, do that. Okay? I have standards now. There are things that I did in the past that I don't do anymore. And that's how it works. Ooh, it's a bad idea to rush. It's a bad idea to, let a man in too soon. It's a bad idea to have a man over to your house. I don't do that no more. Don't no man come to my house, like come in my house and get comfortable. I don't do that no more. See? That's it. That's all you got to do. It's a bad idea to move too fast sexually, because that them chemicals get going. And then before you know it, you can't see who this person really is. All you see is how good they make you feel. I don't do that no more. I don't do that. There are men I have dated, y'all, for an entire year. We never even touched lips. But I know that person now. I can honestly say, wow, this is a really good dude. Like, I really like him. Like, this is a really good guy. I dare you to do that. I dare you to date a man for 3 months and not touch lips. A lot of y'all can't do it. But the truth is, that's how you're going to find out who a person really is. That's how you're going to find out. It's little things like that. Stop kissing, stop touching, definitely stop sleeping together. Just see who that person is. Do you like that person? Do I vibe with the spirit of who you are? Like, that's most important to me. And here's the fact of the matter. If I can check that box, I can blow your mind in bed, baby. Like, trust and believe. If I can check the box that something about you turns me on without touching my body, I can blow you away all day long. So this idea of men talking about the test drive and, I wouldn't marry no woman I hadn't had sex with, and, you don't know what you getting. That's funny that a man is saying that, right? Because in my book, a man don't take much to get off. Like, that's what be cracking me up about men saying that. We should be asking for the test drive. Because a lot of women, like, we don't know what y'all can do. And you just having the part, that ain't all of it. We don't know what y'all could do. We could get in the bed with you all and be like, well, that was interesting. But men, 99% of them, y'all are going to experience orgasms from having sex. So that's what's a trip about it. Oh, and what if the sex is trash? Well, 99% of the time you have an orgasm, I don't consider that trash. Those are pretty good odds in my mind. You got pretty good odds of, having some sexual satisfaction. Us, not so much. So, but you got to stimulate this. You got to talk. You got to, stimulate my mind. I need to like you. I need to like the energy of you. You need to be consistent. You need to be masculine. You need to be strong. You need to be a leader. Like, if all them boxes is checked, baby, we're not going to have no problem in the bedroom. We're not going to have no problem in the bedroom. Trust and believe. So, nope. She said, I'm not the same as a man. For sure, we are not. She said, most men are pretty consistent, good or bad. Yep. All right. I'm trying to, let me see if I can. Yeah, it's not going to let me bring him in. And it's probably because I'm on my phone. I'm not tied to Wi-Fi, but join me tonight. We're going to come back together tonight. I'm going to answer a question that a gentleman wrote in, and we're going to have a really great conversation. And it is going to center around dating single moms, because a lot of men have asked me questions about this. And this is one of those topics that in my mind is very nuanced. So I'm not typical Kevin Samuels, don't date single moms. I think this topic is nuanced. And honestly, too many single mothers have been married for us to just, wave our hand across them and say, nope, don't date single moms. I mean, there's just been too many. There's been too many single mothers who have married or remarried. So clearly it's not as simple as, wipe all single moms off of the, planet. I mean, that just doesn't make sense. So I want y'all to join me tonight. Yes, it will be on IG Live, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Join me back here. We will talk about a question that was emailed in to me, and it centers around the topic of single mothers and dating. This is a gentleman who wrote the question, and he wants some advice on this. So I will see you all back here tonight. Thank you so much for joining me now. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And as always, stay open to love.